Hello, Chargers. The purpose of this video is to be able to help you and your parents or guardians be able to navigate the parent-student portal as well as Canvas. I will be using Canvas extensively within my course, and so I hope that this video helps you be able to know which button to push and where to find information you need. So first, to access the portal, you need to go to my.hbuhsd.edu. Once here, the screen will be the screen you see. For parents and students, you're going to want to go ahead and push this Canvas button up here. Once you do that, it's going to take you to what's called your Canvas dashboard. On your Canvas dashboard, you're going to see all the courses that you are enrolled in. Again, I'm going to focus mostly on my course, so we're going to go ahead and enter into your Algebra 1 course. When you're taken to your Algebra 1 course, the first thing you're going to go ahead and see is that the whole emphasis on our class is to focus on learning and for students to be able to realize that they can do as much or as little as they feel they need in order to accomplish the goal for what they want out of this course. And so as you scroll down, you'll notice that there's separate buttons for each of the separate units we're going to be studying in this first semester. There will be 3.5 units. We're going to start Unit 4, but we won't finish till the beginning of second semester. When in doubt, you can always check out the course information page, and that's going to give you information about syllabus, pathways for where you go after Algebra 1, and other important information. Let's go ahead, though, and talk about the structure of this course and click on Unit 1. So our first unit is all about statistics. Once you click, you're going to notice that on this page, it's broken into learning profile, student daily agenda, notes, and then curiosity made the connection. This structure will be the same for all of the units we see. The very first step a student should take in this course for every unit is to start with the learning profile. When they pull up the learning profile, it's going to be a spreadsheet, which they will digitally download. I will show them how to do this. And they will have their own copy, which will be submitted at the end of each unit. Basically, it is a spreadsheet that has different I can statements regarding the math content standards that they're going to be learning. The first thing they need to do is assess their prior knowledge. So the assessment key is here. So they're just going to go ahead and code with a B for beginner, a P for progressing, or an M for master when they read each of these sentences or each of these I can statements. Now, if they're a little unsure of how do I know if I'm a beginner versus progressing or progressing versus master, they can go ahead and click on this link right here for I can, and it'll explain a little bit better on how to differentiate between the various self-assessment codings. Once we start going through the unit, they need to provide evidence of learning. For some students, they will require more evidence of learning than others, again, depending upon their prior knowledge, depending upon their learning style, and depending upon what their goal is with the course. And so in order for them to do evidence of learning, we have created the daily student agenda. The daily student agenda is hyperlinked to the title of every learning profile, but as you saw on the previous screen, it's also a separate button. And so when we go ahead and click this, you'll notice that this is going to take them to an agenda for the entire unit broken out each day. And so highlighted in yellow are assignments that we suggest they use for their evidence of learning. They do not need to do all of them. This class is again focusing on each student's individual learning journey and what they need to do to achieve the highest level of learning that they want to. And so here you'll notice that on the first day, we went over Canvas basics. There was a syllabus that they were to read and the parent acknowledgement form. And so each day they'll go ahead and see when they get home or at the school or during class time, whatever seems appropriate. They'll notice their main focus is going to be on these highlighted yellow assignments to guide them on what it is they should be doing to achieve evidence of learning for their learning profile. Notice that some of the assignments are textbook, some of them are Khan Academy, some of them up here, you'll notice this is called a My Open Math. We use many blended learning styles in this Algebra 1 course, everything from traditional paper pencil to Khan Academy, which is an online-based program, to activities and projects. We definitely try to strive to be able to find an assignment that works for every learner we have. And then after that, when we go ahead and go back here to this page, in case the student's absent or they didn't quite get what they need, they'll go ahead and click on this notes button and they'll be able to find current notes for what it is that they missed or that they need to maybe see again or at a different time. So the last thing I just want to point out to you real quick is how students organize. Every student is different. When a student's on their home screen, they'll have right here for what's called a to-do list. And so they can see very clearly what's coming up for that week. So that's one way for them to be able to keep track. I caution you though, the only thing that'll be in this to-do list is if a teacher has entered in an assignment and put a due date on it. Otherwise, it's going to be at the bottom of their list. Another way that I've seen students be successful is over here on the left sidebar is to use the calendar option. And so when they go ahead and click on the calendar option, it displays all of their assignments, events, assessments, and so on. Obviously, in August, we didn't have much. Yay, we were still enjoying our break. But as you go through into September, you can see that we've already got some dates on there of some of our bigger assignments. I hope that you found this screencast helpful. Your students' journey and learning and math education is very important to me. So if you have any questions at any time, please don't hesitate to contact me. And best of luck to a great school year. As always, proud to be a Charger.